Hi, welcome to the IMAX show. It is IMAX, host of the IMAX show. It is part 2 of my personal Oscars, and I know we call them the IMAXi Awards, unless you have something better in mind. But, yeah, I know it's late because I always want to do this after the Oscars so you can compare. But it's also been Easter, Holy Week, and all that jazz, and we got a baby on the way, so been kind of having to put it off for a little while. So I know nobody's been waiting, but for whatever reason, I feel like I have to disclose all this. All right, so we're just going to start from where we left off. Part 1, I'll link in the description below, where we cover most of the technical stuff, and now we're going into some more of the writing and acting and other such categories. And as usual, I add some because there's other things in the filmmaking process that I want to point out and acknowledge. So, we're going to start with the screenplay at the top of my thing here. Best adapted screenplay. I'm a big writer. I love to write. I love writing. I love other people's writings and whatnot. So, for the screenplay, we got 10 noms. And same with acting. So at 10th place is Highest to Lowest. Not a great movie, but that script is generally solid. And 9, we got ninth place, Testament of Ann Lee. 8, Train Dreams. 7, One Battle After Another. 6, No Other Choice. 5, Hamnet. Believe it or not, 4 is Thunderbolts. 3 is Mickey 17. If it wasn't for Mark Ruffalo's performance, this would be in more categories, or more important categories, as you'll see. Number 2 is Caught Stealing, and number 1 is Mussolini, Son of the Century. Yeah. Just a very innovative, and I hesitate to say the word fun, way to tackle that dictator's rise to power and fallout. Some of it. All right, and then Best Original Screenplay. 10th place, we have The Girl with the Needle. We have Eddington, which gets better the more I watch it. And One Battle After Another gets worse. 8 is Hal and Harper. 7th place is Bring Them Down. 6th place is The Actor. Very Charlie Kaufman-esque if you're into him. 5 is Sinners. This would be higher up if there just wasn't some little plot things I have a problem with. 4, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. And Sinners gets better the more I think about it, too, and rewatch it. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You is in 4th place, which is a film I think has a message that people somehow didn't click with, and I won't spoil what that is. 3 is The Assessment. 3rd place is The Assessment. Pretty underrated movie that I didn't expect to really like at all, and it just kind of blew me away a little bit. And 2, 2nd place, is, I don't know why I keep saying this, is Blue Moon. And number 1, first place, and I just said it again, is actually Jay Kelly. I know people are going to have a problem with that. Okay, in some more performance categories that are not acknowledged by the Oscars, the Academy. Best Voice Acting. Not a lot of options here. Don't watch a lot of animated movies because I am not a child. 5 is, I'm going to butcher these names. Okay, just all these actor names in general, okay? So please forgive me in advance if I get their names wrong. I'm sure you'll correct me whether I acknowledge that I got it wrong or not. 5th place is Ralph Ineson for the Fantastic Four, First Steps. That dude doesn't even have to act with that voice. That voice is just so amazing. 4th place is Jenna Davis for Megan 2.0. 3 is Victoria Guaboa for Little Amali. 2, 2nd place, Louise Charpentier for Little Amali. And 1st place is Chris Sanders for Lilo and Stitch. After 24 years, that guy still got it. He's Stitch. All right, best ensemble performance. This is, for me, 4 central roles or more that are just really amazing. 3 is just like a trio, so it's not quite an ensemble to me. More than 3 is an ensemble. It can be extras, small roles, supporting roles, and main characters, and all that jazz, okay? So 5th place, It Was Just an Accident. 4th place is Hamnet. 3rd place is F1. Second place is Marty Supreme. And first place is Asura, the Japanese thing by, I'm not even going to try to say his name. The Shoplifters guy and Like Father, Like Son and all that. All right, best breakthrough performance. So this is somebody's first time in a supporting or lead performance. You know, they can make small appearances in here and there that are inconsequential to the film, but these are performance roles in which they play kind of pivotal role in the story, right? And a presence. Fifth place, we have Alfie Williams in 28 Years Later. Fourth place, we have Nina Ye in Left-Handed Girl. 3, we have Kevin O'Leary in Marty Supreme, Mr. Wonderful. And number 2 is Aaliyah Chanel Scott in Hal and Harper. And number 1 is Miriam Afshari in It Was Just an Accident. Now, Best Supporting Actress. Now, here we got 10 noms. 10th place is Kirsten Dunst in Roofman. 9th place is Aaliyah Chanel Scott in Hal and Harper. 8 is Miriam Afshari in It Was Just an Accident. 7th place is Felicity Jones in Train Dreams. As always, I wish she was given more roles than the wife or the love interest and had more screen time. But the screen time she has in here feels very authentic and felt. 6, Alicia Vikander in The Assessment, probably her best performance ever. 5th place is Carrie Condon, F1. She's good in everything. 4 is Yu Aoi in Asura. Number 3 is Machiko Ono in Asura. And 2 is Sally Hawkins in Bring Her Back. And first place is Trine Dyrholm in The Girl with the Needle. The top 2 performances in this category are horror films. And they're both playing psychos. So that's cool. All right, Best Supporting Actor. 10, Masahiro Motoki in Asura. Shea Wiggum in Death by Lightning. 8th place, Paul Mescal in Hamnet. 7th place, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners as Stack. 6th place, Robert De Niro in The Alto Knights as Vito Genovese. And 5th place, Lewis Pullman in Thunderbolts. 4th place is Robert Pattinson in Die My Love. 3rd place is Michael Cera in The Phoenician Scheme. I've never been a fan of Michael Cera, but he is great in this movie. In 2nd place is Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. And 1st place is Adam Sandler and Jay Kelly. Just killing it in the semi-dramatic roles as always. And Best Leading Actress. 10th place, Vic Carmen Stone in The Girl with the Needle. 9th place, Lily Reinhart in Hal and Harper. 8th place, Amanda Seyfried in The Testament of Anne Lee. 7th place, Tatiana Maslany in Keeper. In 6th place, Sophie Thatcher in Companion. 5th place, Alison Brie in Together. 4th place, Elizabeth Olsen in The Assessment. Also probably her best performance. In 3rd place, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. In 2nd place, Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts. Yeah, she's just a pro, man. It doesn't matter if she's in a Marvel dumb movie or... And I don't think Thunderbolts is that dumb, actually. But comparatively, she gives her best in dumb movies like superhero movies, and she gives her best in movies like Midsommar, you know? So, what a pro. And first place is Jennifer Lawrence in Die My Love, which is crazy. It wasn't nominated, but I know there's a whole process. You got to submit an application and pay to submit the application. Then you got a campaign and blah, blah, blah. And they were obviously not interested in doing that, nor should they. All right. Best Leading Actor. 10th place, Joel Edgerton in Train Dreams. Ninth place is Cooper Raiff in Hal and Harper. 8th place is Joaquin Phoenix in Eddington. 7th place is Denzel Washington in Highest to Lowest. 6th place is Robert De Niro in The Alto Knights as Frank Costello. 5th place is Michael B. Jordan in Sinners as Smoke. 4th place is Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another. Totally miscast, but he gives it all, and it's fun to watch. 3rd place is Brad Pitt in F1, so effortlessly charming and super hot. 2nd place is Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme. And 1st place is Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon. Come on. I'm glad he was nominated, but he should have won. All right, and Best Scene. Now, these are not ranked. These are just alphabetized because it's so hard to remember every scene from every movie, so I didn't feel fair to rank them. And these are pretty much just the first 10 that came to mind. when I made the list, and it's always just like the rest of these categories. It's always evolving anytime I go back and rewatch something. So you can follow me on Letterboxd to see the updates if you want, or whenever I watch something for the first time, rewatch, whatever. All right, I'm not even gonna number it. Oh, that scared me. Wife is in the shower. I'm just not gonna number it. I'm just gonna go down alphabetically. The Austrian Town Brawl from Ballerina. The Flamethrower Tomfoolery from Ballerina. Joe versus the Unknown from Eddington, when he at the end when he's being pursued and he's pursuing a person he can't see. And the Acid Trip from Friendship. Hamlet Performed from Hamnet. Hamnet's Death from Hamnet. Summoning Spirits from Sinners, that scene, yes, that scene, which I still cannot decipher if it's corny or profound, but I can't stop watching that scene. The Airplane Fistfight from Tom Cruise 8, The Submarine Shenanigans from Tom Cruise 8, and the last one I have is Chasing Gladys from Weapons, which Conan O'Brien hilariously parodied and paid homage to, tribute to, at the opening ceremony at the Oscars. Sorry, my camera likes to stop recording about 10 minutes in, so, my bad. Okay, so Best Streaming Service Original. I like this category because it gives more nominations and wins to films, and it's my version of the Best Original Song. Like, I know it's kind of pointless, but I want to do it anyway. Although I did do the original song this year, so I digress. Anyway, 5th place is Left-Handed Girl from Netflix. 4th place is Bring Them Down from Mubi. 3rd place is Hal and Harper from Mubi. 2nd place is Jay Kelly from Netflix. And 1st place is Train Dreams from Netflix. And then we have Best Debut Film, first feature-length film, pretty much. And the Academy defines that as 45 minutes plus, which is so arbitrary and stupid. Let's just say an hour. So for me, it's always 60 minutes or more is a feature film. Because it's an hour. That seems like a definitive mark. Okay, anyway. 5th place is Andrew DeYoung for Friendship. 4th place is Alex Russell for Lurker. 3rd place is Sarah Friedland for Familiar Touch. 2nd place is Christopher Andrews for Bring Them Down. And number 1, 1st place, is Fleur Fortune for The Assessment. A really great sci-fi film that went totally under the radar, and I hope one day it gets the recognition it deserves. Same for all these movies that feel underrated, okay? But that one in particular just really caught me by surprise how good it was. I thought it was going to be interesting, but not as good as it was. Anyway, Best Director, 10 noms, because directing is my passion whenever I get the chance to make something. All right, 10th place is Richard Linklater for Nouvelle Vague. 9th place is Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme. 8th place is Ryan Coogler for Sinners. 7th place is Mona Fastfold for The Testament of Anne Lee. 6th place is Mary Bronstein for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. 5th place is Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. 4th place is Joe Wright for Mussolini, Son of the Century, the best thing he'll probably ever do. Although I have not seen The Atonement yet, sorry. 3rd place is Magnus von Horn for The Girl with the Needle. 2nd place is Noah Baumbach for Jay Kelly. And 1st place, Clint Bentley for Train Dreams. All right, so 10th place, Best Picture. These are my best attempts at being objective. This whole thing, even the Best Picture, most especially the Best Picture. And I know it's impossible to be objective because we're subjective human beings, subjective creatures. And so our subjective opinions are going to creep their ugly heads in there, as I'm sure mine has and does. But I promise I tried to be objective as possible, okay? 10th place, with 8 nominations, but 0 wins, is Hamnet. And 9th place, with 10 nominations and 1 win, is Mussolini, Son of the Century. 8th place, with 11 nominations and 1 win, is Marty Supreme. And 7th place, with just 6 nominations, but 0 wins. And most nominations doesn't necessarily mean you're the better film, right? So 7th place, yes, is If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. 6th place with 9 nominations, but also 0 awards, is Hal and Harper. Fifth place with just 3 nominations and 1 win. Remember, the category matters too, and the ranking in it. So this is Blue Moon. So it won for actor, and it got second place for screenplay, which there's only really 2 things that matter to make your film great. It's your screenplay and your direction, And let's go with that. All right. Fourth place is got 11 nominations and 2 wins. It's Sinners. Third place with 10 nominations and 2 wins is The Girl with the Needle. And then with just 5 nominations but 2 wins is J. Kelly. And somehow my favorite film of the year also became my objective opinion on what the best film is. Sometimes those things do line up when they're that good, And they just so happen to kind of match with my sensibilities a little bit. It's 9 nominations, 5 wins. Train Dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Train Dreams, if you haven't seen it, watch it. Just watch it. Okay? Just also watch these videos, please. Watch my other videos, past, present, and future. And to do that, you must like and subscribe, please. And as usual, give me all your hate in the comment section below. If you also want to give some praise, feel free to do that. But yeah, let's just duke it out, or we can just kind of be nice and courteous and discuss and agree if we do agree. And I'm still just ongoing. I'm just rambling nonsense, and you can cut me off at any.
Why are there so many movies?